I got this wrist brace from FEATOL, and I'm going to be telling you about some of the things I like about it and a couple things I wish were a little bit different. To begin with, it comes in this box right here, and you will also get some instructions manual, and I will tell you about some cool things that are in here a little bit later. To begin with, it comes with 3 different straps right here, so you're going to get coverage from here to here. And this one specifically is for my right hand. So when you're ordering, make sure you order the correct one. It is a single wrist brace, so you only get one. So let's go ahead and unwrap it so we could see the inside of it. So here is where you adjust it, right there. And this middle one goes all the way around. So on the inside, so here's my size. I have the small, medium size. And the way I decided to get this size is because whenever I wear bracelets, it's almost like I need a child's size. They are always too big. So I ordered the small, medium, and that's the perfect fit. Now on the inside, I'm going to try to show you this cloth right here. It's like a very soft sock. So that's really nice because once it's on your arm, it's not itchy. This doesn't feel itchy. So I really like that right there. There's also here, this is the Velcro part, but you could feel that that's one of the aluminum strips. And then there's another one right here, and that's actually going to go right here and support you there. So let me show you how I put it on. I've watched some other reviews and I put it on a different way. Other reviewers, they do 1, 2, 3, but I do it a little bit different. So I'm going to stick my hand in here. And so that sock part that I was on, so here it is on, and now let's wrap it around. So I start with the top one, so I'm going to pull that and bring it around. And then other reviewers are doing the middle one, but I actually do the bottom one first. So let's wrap that around. And then as a final step, you do the middle one. So you wrap it around. And I like that because you're able to do this as tight as you want. And that's actually where I have the pain. So that's why I do this one last. One of the things that I wish were a little bit different was this opening for my thumb. Now, if you have severe carpal tunnel, by the end of the day of typing all day, your thumb might get a little bit big. And so I wish this had a strap so that I could loosen it or tighten it depending on what my thumb looks like. But you know what? I just work around it because there's this top strap. So I just open it and then I loosen it here and then close it. And for the days where my thumb feels very big, then I just adjust it that way. So this is really nice to do. I can use this with whatever I'm doing. I'll show you on my laptop. I'm a teacher, so I really need that. But I am able to do the regular activities of the day, driving a car, cleaning, all of that. This doesn't affect it. I would say at the beginning, when you're getting used to it, you might feel like your pinky, when you're typing, you might feel that pinky is kind of hard to reach the outer keys on the keyboard, but then you get used to it. Also, when I'm writing, initially I was having a hard time writing because you are a little bit raised because of this. Like your arm is resting on the table. You're a little bit raised, so that took a little bit longer to get used to. But again, with practice and patience, you are able to do it. And then finally, this is kind of TMI. This might be a little gross, but it's kind of annoying when you have to go to the bathroom and you take this off before you wipe. I don't know if I should have included that in this video, but you know what? These are the things that you're going to come across when you're using this. So there it is. Let me show you some action shots of me working on my laptop. So like I said, I work on the computer all day. So it is going to take some getting used to, but in the end, you're going to be thankful that this has been supported all day long. So it just feels a little bit raised, not too much, and then just moving your fingers. You'll need a little bit of practice. So here's that instruction book again. You could use it at work, but here's another shot. You may have, when you go to sleep, you might hold your fist like this. Some people do that. So this wrist brace is also good if you're going to be doing that. So here's the part I wanted to show you in the instructions manual. It does come with 5 exercises that you can do when you're not wearing the wrist to help you with whatever you have going on. So this is like going to physical therapy without actually driving and waiting in the waiting room and being there. So that's really cool with these exercises. But of course, always check with your own physical therapist before you start something. But I thought that this was really cool. Hold on. So this is not machine washable. So you will have to hand wash it with warm water and a mild soap. You would have to take out the aluminum strips that are in there, and then you let it air dry before you put it back on. So I'm going to take it off again to show you my arm because it is going to leave just some impressions, not a big deal. But just so you, all right, here we go. So basically, I don't know if you could see in the video, but it just looks like if I was wearing some tight socks or so, not a big deal. So overall, I've really liked this wrist brace. I like that it has that contoured aluminum strip on the inside to align with my arm right here, my wrist. I like that my fingers have been able to type because that's a big part of my job. And I also like the 3 adjustable Velcro straps. I do use it in my gym as well. And so I'm able to adjust that when I'm lifting some weights. So overall, recommend. It's sturdy, it's comfortable, it's not scratchy, and I feel protected. And if this review was helpful, follow for more.